With such rich characters in the universe of arcane games, I wanted to take a moment documenting all of the crew members aboard Talos 1. After awakening on March 15th, 2032, and searching the apartment like you would in any RPG, when you put your suit on, you can find Patricia Varma right outside your apartment fixing a pipe. On a gaze, most people on their first playthrough would pass her by without a second thought, but if you are patient enough to get through her dialogue, she has some interesting things to say.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you. You'll have to take the elevator. These things can be tricky, you know, down the hall. But you know that, I guess. Aren't you going to be late? You're supposed to keep going. You're going to get me in trouble. I can't talk to you anymore.
And a final pool of dialogue for things you throw at her.
Quit messing around. Seriously? Yeah. That's hilarious.
I do have some things to say about her dialogue, but I'll save that for later. Skipping through the rest of the intro, after Morgan awakes, post-Typhon invasion, they grab their suit and move into the hall, and can see Patricia Varma dead on the ground. While it is not exactly certain what killed her, it was likely a mimic due to how her body is petrified and frozen. This is how her story ends. A useful body to get the starting weapon and kick off the game, but, going back, you can see some different things about her character. Firstly, I watched her for a while, for a good 10 or 15 minutes waiting to see if she would fix the pipe right outside of Morgan's apartment, but she never did, and it later becomes obvious why. It was because she was acting. You can see it mostly within her dialogue, and when you hear her say that she can't talk to you, or that she's going to get in trouble, it adds another layer into the game telling you that something's not right during the prologue. Odd details that I found when I was using the debug menu as well is how she reacts to different items. Despite dying at the start of the game, she should have no dialogue for being hurt or killed, but she does. And when getting hit by an EMP grenade, she makes this comment.
Shit! My trance guy!
But outside of the shenanigans about Patricia, there's nothing else on Talos 1 about her. No quarters, no locker, not even a big spot in the station itself, just a reset technician. The only thing that is known about her is a developer note deep inside the game's files. Turning to the wiki, you can see that she was not the original but a replacement for somebody else. Patricia Varma was not meant to be the fake wrench worker, a Mike Turner. Now while I'll do a separate video on Mike maybe, the only reason this information is known is because of the character.xml files. People did some digging and found there were small descriptors about the characters, and one said that Mike had a nasty shock the day before and was taken to trauma for rest, also noting him as the original wrench wrangler. So, off the bite-sized information, Patricia was taken in and used as an actor to fill Mike's role. The reason she was so uncomfortable talking to Morgan so much was due to her being newly added to the staff, and Morgan's declining mental state, whereas all of the staff were well aware of Morgan's decline, making her feel uncomfortable, and unfortunately, shortly after the Typhon invasion, she was killed by a mimic for taking the place of a coworker. Overall, I just wanted to shine some light on the characters that many players might not even know about, and perhaps give you something to theorize about and pray. Either way, thank you a lot, and I'll see you sometime.